Hi guys, welcome to Jane Talks. Hope your week is going great so far. I started off mine, um, well, I guess not in a very good way, but the outcome was good, I think. So I'll share it with you just because I think we all have days like this. But so something came up that triggered a whole bunch of old feelings that go along with the fight or flight thought process. And I was able to reason through it fairly quickly. And I say that because compared to what normally would have taken me weeks to figure out, it didn't even take a day for me to come to the conclusion that, you know what, it's a mind game and hopefully this one's short-lived. And I'm thankful that I'm that far in my journey, and looking forward to a time when I can recognize it right away, instead of it even wasting any valuable thoughts. I guess I'll put it that way. It doesn't really matter what happened. I guess I was surprised at the strength of the emotion and how quickly it elevated into the fear and the immediate and my immediate response was to attempt to figure out what game was being played and what I needed to do to offset it. I immediately went into I guess trying to find out what the object was, if there was anybody that had any insight on it. And it's interesting to me how the people that I have in my life now, it takes very little communication for me to get to the point to realize, yeah, you're right. It really doesn't matter. I don't need to respond. And it was interesting because my daughter knows me so well, and she knew something was wrong, and so I was telling her a little bit about what happened, and just kind of questioning the dynamics of what did happen, for my own peace of mind. Like, somebody actually had to make the request, and it doesn't matter who did it, but it actually had to be done. It wasn't some willy-nilly thing that happened. And I was wound up, my voice was raised, and I was talking quickly, and I guess probably feeling a little bit panicky. And she says to me, "Mom, take a deep breath, relax, he can't get you." And I'm kind of like, yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm good. I got this. And I think once I calmed down and realized, yeah, you're right. Like, I need to let it go. Just take a deep breath, blow it out, let it go. And to have the confidence that the people around me saw that as well. And I think what really kind of reinforces all those things are what happens next. So by telling myself it's not important, let it go, I came across an article that somebody had posted on Facebook, I believe, on gaslighting. And I was like, wow, is this not ever well timed? And somebody had commented on it, this is well worth the read. And so I clicked on it and opened it up, and I read the article. And it's in the book that the therapist from the Niagara Stress and Trauma Clinic gave me. It's called crazy making behavior, but it's the same kind of thing where somebody convinces you that you are the crazy one and they're the ones doing things to you. And it's so clear now from this vantage point. It's so clear that that's what happened. And I have to shake my head and think, wow, like, it's scary when you're in it, and it triggers, as I said, that flight or fight tendency that's in all of us. It triggers that, and you learn how to live with it And basically you just give up. And but from this vantage point, I think it's even more, I don't know if impressive, but not in a good way. The magnitude of it, the magnitude of what that does, the manipulation and the control that the abuser has over you by denying what you know to be fact so that you question it, and by like sneakily removing evidence that you've left for yourself to remind yourself that you're right, by sneakily removing all those things. They get you so that you can't even think straight. And I am so thankful for where I am now, and for all of the friends and family that have encouraged me and supported me to this point. And I don't ever want to go back there again, ever. And I know that causes in me a different kind of anxiety, if you will, and a fear of trusting people, or maybe trusting the wrong people. But I feel like each of these little experiences that happen for me, and for all of us really, they can have a good effect. Just because something negative happens, it could be a lesson that pushes you even farther into positivity, if that makes sense. And so I guess in just sharing this, I'm thankful for where I am now, and the moments that I have now that make life so great. I feel pretty lucky. I feel pretty blessed. So have a great week, and we'll talk to you next week.